if you have been stalking and looking at all the new construction going on behind Costco and Kapolei, today's the day. It's November 18th, which is the release date of the first homes coming out at Ko'ulu by Gentry. So we're located here in Kapolei on the west side of Oahu, and I'm gonna take you through not one, not two, but 8 model units that they have to share, which is a mix of single family and a mix of condos. So hurry up, let's go. All right, so let's break this down. Tell me more about Ko'ulu Marina, right? So that's what we're gonna talk about. There is 390 total homes, but out of those, we have 262 flex loft style, meaning townhouses, and then we have an additional 128 single family detached homes. And so not only do we have the 8 models, you have a variety of floor plans within all of the models. So depending on whether you want a condo / townhouse or you want the single family home, the price is right, really. So we gotta talk about that. But before we get into the pricing, biggest thing too is to remember they're doing 87 reserved houses, meaning reserved for affordable units. If you are someone who has had problems getting a down payment or being able to afford the market rate, this is an opportunity to get a home at a below market value. So this first release of homes that came out, we gotta talk prices, right? Because they are coming around the corner. As we film this, like I said, it's November 18th. We have Thanksgiving next week. And then the first actual reservation via lottery is gonna be on December 2nd. So that's gonna be for our single family homes. And pricing ranges from $920 up to $945. For the base price. And there's obviously a number of upgrades you could choose if you want to have your washer dryer included, if you want to add a microwave, those kinds of things can be added on with different packages. But those are still really, really great price points when we think of single families. Just on the regular resale market, right? We have Ocean Point really close to us in Eva Beach. And when you're comparing what you can get for $930 versus Ocean Point, it's gonna be a no-brainer to go new construction because you're literally getting a brand new spanking home. And one thing to remember about new construction is usually the cheapest you're gonna get is right now, this first release. After every release, the prices tend to go up over time. So you're gonna get incredible equity to be one of the first original owners. Even if you're phase 3, 4, 5, again, it's new construction, it's never gonna be in this condition again. For this first release of single families, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. We gotta talk about the elephant in the room, which is those reserved units, right? Affordable houses. They have been very challenging to get in the past because the demand is super, super high because of course, if you can get a home on a discount, why wouldn't you? And most of the time with other developments, it's a 10-year restriction period, meaning you have to be the owner occupant for 10 years. Well, Ko'ulu Eva Gentry was really smart and they said, we're only gonna make it a 5-year restriction. So that's really great for someone who has a small family and they know they're not gonna outgrow it in 5 years. You can hunker down for the 5 years, get the under market value, and then when it comes time to sell or rent it out, like you're gonna be way ahead of the gates with equity on that one. But the way that they do it, they're gonna do 49 sales phases. So remembering they're releasing one release every single month of townhomes and single families. So there's gonna be a lot of action going on via lottery only. And they're doing it to 140% of Oahu's median income is their rules, and 120% for the 2-bed units and 130% for the 3-bed units. So I'm gonna have my editors throw up a little graph so you can see based on the family size and your income size, what that affordability chart looks like. So what are the savings you're gonna get, right? Well, they're saying that on average, you can expect between $20,000 to $30,000 below appraised value on these reserved houses, which is a great deal, and $50,000 to $70,000 below on the Ka'ulu market units. Great value there. If you can save $70,000 off market price on a condo or a townhome or a single family, like, jump on that. But remember the restriction period. So the big question is, well, what happens if I buy this restricted home, this reserved home for affordable housing? How do you get out of it, right? If I have to sell in 2 years, what do I do? Well, it just means that the city and county has the right to buy it back first at the affordable rate, and you're not gonna get a ton of equity. Yes, you can make the equity on the part of the principal that you've paid towards your loan back, minus the closing fees, but you're not gonna get that huge market value difference just yet until you hit that 5-year restriction period. So if you're looking into those, I mean, obviously there's a little bit more research that needs to be done. We obviously have to do more due diligence to qualify your income. There's a lot more statements due. We're gonna have to verify all of your income and your assets. But once we get over that hump, it's literally lottery day and we go for it. And then once we're ready to go, we have all of our documents and our ducks in a row. There's application paperwork to fill out as well. We wait on the edge of our seats for those 2 release dates. Again, as a reminder, December 2nd is single family, December 16th is gonna be the townhome release, and then 1 a month for each style of home, continuing on to the future for the next 3 years. So if you missed the December one, which is probably gonna be super popular because again, these are the best prices we're gonna get in this development most likely, then you're gonna wanna go for the second one and then the third one. But again, I cannot help you. I cannot get your packet in for that lottery unless I know that you exist. So I know this video is jam-packed. We have a ton of models to look at, a ton of information. If this is overwhelming, I would love to set up a time to jump on Zoom or sit down with you in person and we can map it out. What are the prices like, right? What are the floor plans like? Which one's better for this or better for this? I will help you make the decision. We're located super convenient. Barbers Point School is right next to us. We've got Costco, a quarter-mile away. Makali'i is a half a mile away. So everything is super convenient. Kapolei High School, Kapolei Middle, it's all right here. And you guys, this is the new IT neighborhood for the next couple of years, I'm telling you, and it's gonna go quick.